Okay. Okay, so using the same data, if you're going to add some by as we are going. So row just helps you to count. Okay. Row just helps you to count the number of rows. Okay. So there's not much issues on the row, right? So if you want to count how many rows, you just type equal sign, then you type row, then you count the rows using row. Okay. So row is the same as column. If you want to count the column, you also use the same column formula. So we are using the same sheet we're using last time. Okay. So if you type equal sign and then you type row, okay, then you say enter. Okay, tab, I mean. Let me just admit this one. So you type equal sign, then a row. Okay, then you tab. Okay, tab meaning you're picking. Now it will give you a reference. Reference, another one again was coming. Let me just admit you are okay. So if you type this format to give you reference. So for example, let's go and pick in M1, there's your reference. Okay, then close bracket. So if you start counting, so it will start counting the number of rows from where you are typing from, okay? Are we together? Or I do it again?
Kindly do it again, coach.
So row just helps you to count the rows from where you are standing. Where I'm standing, I want you to count from where I'm standing. So for example, if I type equal sign, row, okay, row, R-O-W, okay, and then you tab. The moment you tab, then the reference, it will give you reference. Reference, you go and tab where the reference is. In this case, we can start from M1, okay? So referencing from M1. Then you close the bracket, okay? Then you enter. So that one, it is telling you that you are in row number 1. So if you drag this formula down, it will just continue going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up 13. So your work is from number 1 up number 13. So your number 1 won't start from M1, but you start in M2. That's where your 1 will start from. Okay. Are we okay? So usually a row on its own like this doesn't make sense, right? So, but when you're coming up with a reference as we go forward, as you're going to see when you do some model, depending on a question, you'll be asked to come up with a reference number for a transaction using text and row. So row just helps you to count the number of rows or the row in which you are. It helps you to count the row. Okay. Now text helps you to combine the text and what? And the numbers. Okay. Are we okay? Any question before we go to text? So on row, we're done here. Then let's go to text. Are we okay? Any question? Guys, let us participate. If you don't participate, it's difficult for you to catch up. Let's participate. Where you are behind, we go back. Any question on the row? Kulibe? Okay. So let's go to text if there's no question. So text usually just combines the numbers, but let's deal with how text can work on its own, okay? So text, first here, let's put the dates. Okay, we want to convert the dates into text, okay? Okay, these are dates, okay? Let's put dates here, okay? So let's write, for example, equals today. Okay, the date that will come will be like this, right? Okay, so imagine we have got different dates. Okay, this is just today, okay? So we'll do this one for demonstration only. So now we want to convert these dates into text, okay? So here we're going to put text, okay? Text function.
Hello.
Text. Yes, sir.
Question, just on the equals, you said equals today, then you press enter.
Equals today, then tab, then end.
Or equals to date tab and okay. Okay.
So you want to convert these dates into text. Okay, how do you format these dates? Because you're going to find questions where you are told to put the dates into text. You don't just write the dates like the way they appear here. Okay. So meaning you need to convert those dates that are in the question into text. So how do you convert them? There are two ways that you can convert them, but the easiest is this one. Okay. So what you do is you type equal sign, then text. Text will come, then you just tab. Okay. In your formula there, they've given you that they've given an example, text then value. So what value do you want to convert to text? This date. Okay. Then you put a comma. A comma. So for the date format is month, then day, then year, right? And we want them in full. So if you want a month in full, you put the 4 M's, okay? So you can put 1, 2, 3, 4 M's, then space, then you put a D, then comma, the 4 Y's. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then close. Okay. Maybe reduce on the Y's if I put too much. Okay, let's put 2. Is it agreeing? It's not agreeing. Okay. See what you put there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if you have forgotten, we can just go on format. Let's see the format of the date. Maybe you're putting too much Y's. So let's do like this. If you have managed it, let's go on this one. Let's go on the control 1. Okay. Control then 1 on top. And so that we check the dates the formats of dates, eh? Are we together? Mm. Guys, let's respond. Are we together? Has anyone managed? Hello?
Of course.
Yes, has anyone managed?
After you put the month,
Mm.
was that supposed to be a space or a comma?
Okay, have you managed?
No. I'm not yet home. I'm still at work.
Okay, just go on, just click on any of the dates, see? Go on the control, then 1. Then custom, we want to check the format for the dates. So as we're putting 4Ys, this was why I want to check if you're supposed just to put 1 or 2. So try to
Okay.
put 1, see.
So I think I'm behind.
Where are you behind, madam?
You said we press on control 1.
Control 1. Then come on custom.
Pardon?
Then come on custom.
When I press control 1, nothing is happening.
Yes, it delays a bit.
Oh,
It delays a bit, but it will come.
okay.
Mhm. Who has managed to go on custom? Yavuta lero marema.
I've managed.
You're on customs.
Yes.
Okay, so on customs, we are looking for the date, the format we should use there. If you put 4 Ds, meaning the day will come in, if it will write like Sunday, the day, today Sunday. If you go where there are 4 Ds, then you 4 Ms and the 4 Ys. So it will give you the full date. Today is Sunday. Then the Sunday, the 25th September 2022. That's how I did. So just go on customs and check on your right. There are some formats there. So as we want to look for what format should we include on the formula there, so that our text comes in. Okay, not this one. Okay, let's see if it will agree now. We can close, but that's the other way if you want to change the date. So if we here we clicked OK, then our date was going to change like that. Okay, it was going to be like that. Okay. Now I want to use text. Okay. Are we okay? Hello?
Yes, sir, we are following.
You're okay, you have managed. So the other way is going in control, then you one, then you go and do the formatting from there. But make sure you highlight the dates you want to. That is on the date, okay? So if you are using the text, meaning you need to know the format exactly. So let's try for the last time, we see if it will agree. Equals text, okay, tab, then the value, comma, then the format. I'm going to put, so you need, when you put a comma, make sure you open the inverted commas. That's what we forgot, eh? Open the inverted commas because we are putting the words, eh? Then let's put 4 M's, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then we are going to put a D, just single D, a comma, then let's put 4 Y's, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then let's close inverted commas and then close bracket. If it doesn't agree now, then okay. So it's supposed to look like that if you have used the text. So there, what we forgot was the inverted commas, eh? Because we're using text inside there. So this is how you use the text. This is how you use the format on control, but it will give you a similar dates, right? The only difference, this one has given you even the day. Today is what, Sunday. So if you here wanted to ask it to give us even the day, would have put the 2 D's, right? Would have put 2 D's here, or even 4 D's. You have seen, huh? If you put 4 D's, it will give you even the day, Sunday, September, but maybe in the question we just wanted this September 25th, September 2022. I don't know that it's making sense.
It's making sense.
Okay. Now, text and row can be combined when you're looking, when you want to do a reference number for a transaction reference, or maybe for an employee number. Okay. Let's say, for example, I've got this company, maybe this company called the Zesco. They want their employee number. They want to have the payroll system or something like that. So they want you to come up with the employee number using text and row. Now we are combining text and row. So first we need to define the prefix, okay? What is the prefix for Zesco? Could be Z, ZE, like this, eh? That is our prefix, right? Are you seeing where I'm typing, right? So this is our prefix for Zesco. Okay. So the first thing is you define this prefix, okay? You click on Zesco there, go on formula, then define. Then you define it like that. Okay, and then the question now is telling you to use text and row. To use text and row, so that you combine the text and rows, and then they're telling you supposed to start from row number 16. Okay, you're seeing where I'm starting, that is K16, but you want it to be writing 001 by starting from row 16, for example. Okay, so you're going to use the row to count. You're going to use the text to combine the numbers that you have counted in terms of rows. to come up with what? The reference number. So first we're going to do equal sign. Equal sign what is ZESCO? ZESCO you tab. Okay. Then you put like this, you do shift, then you go on 7. Okay. Then text, then you tab. Okay. Then row. Row, then row, what you do, with row? You tab again. Okay. There are 2 ways here. You can either close the brackets, so there will be 2 red brackets there which are blank. You close. Then what we want it to count from K16. So how many rows on top of K16? There are 15, right? So you do minus 15. Then comma. Okay, you open inverted commas. Then you put how many rows do you want it to, zeros you want in front of each number. So you're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, for example. If you want 3 zeros, you put 4. If you want 4 zeros, you put 5. So in this case, we're going to put 4 zeros. You want 3 zeros in front of each number. So you close the inverted commas, then close bracket. Then you have created a reference number for ZESCO. Okay. So it will be writing ZESCO 0001. That is your reference number for this employee. But remember, we're in K16, but it's not starting from K16. It is not saying ZESCO 0016, but starting from K16. So you can even drag this one if you want. Okay. And then to give you reference numbers like that. Any question? Any question? No question?
Coach,
Yes, madam.
what will be the replication if we put K1 in the brackets? What would
There's no problem. If you want, instead of putting minus here, meaning you want to put minus here. So what you're going to do is you come here like this. Okay. You go and put K1 there. Okay, you can either type K1 or go and click in K1, then close bracket. Okay. Then enter. You still get the same.
Oh,
So
okay, thank
yes,
you.
so you can either put negative 15 outside, or you can put K1 inside. It's just the same. Any question? Any question on text, Andrew? Any question? Hey. Want to continue? By Emmanuel, any question?
No question, coach.
Coach Inno.
Yes,
So
madam.
for me, I did the formula ZESCO and text. row, open and close brackets minus 15, comma, inverted commas, 00 thing, close brackets. So it's given me Zesco dash 001.
Let's
And
go
then yours
dash.
doesn't have the dash.
How many rows did you
Could it
put?
be some formatting of some 4?
Maybe it's just maybe on Zesco you had put dash class. Didn't you put dash?
So it was equals Zesco and
Oh,
without any space.
how many rows did you put in the formula?
4.
Wow, maybe it's just your
Yes, I
Excel.
put 4.
Maybe it's just your Excel.
My Excel. Okay. It wouldn't have any issues if it comes out like this.
No. As long as your formula is correct.
All right.
So which logs out, if it logs you out, just come and log in, or just remaining 3 minutes. Now we want to do sum if and the count if and average if. Okay. If there's no question on row and text, we can continue to sum if. Okay. So sum if they are twins. The sum if is the odd one, but there's some IFS, some ifs. Okay, so if you know how to use some IFS, it's okay. You can also know how to use some IF. So some IFS. So here, I'll teach you the one with the S class. Okay, because this one is some of your Excels. If you have got an advanced Excel, some IF is no longer there now. It has been removed. Okay, unless those was using 2010 or 2016. So let me put something like that there. Okay, some IFS. But some if you usually it just tells you that if it selects, for example, if you want to say, I want just you to add total salaries for just Mbewe for this month, how much you have paid this Mbewe. Maybe it's Mbewe for this. So it will give you just those salaries for that one person, or for the payments that you have paid for that person. Okay, are you getting me? So for example, if you are selling different types of phones, maybe we've got maybe 10 types of phones, and we have sold the number of them in a month. Now you want specifically for one type of a phone, how much have we sold for the whole month? So some IFS will help you to know how much you have sold for that particular one brand. So countif also will just we only use it. We want to count how many sales of that item only for that month. Okay. Even the average also is the same. Average for just one item among the hundreds or thousands of items that you have sold in that month. What is the average sale? Okay. So we need to log in again when 40 minutes is done. Okay, we come early, please, so that we finish early.